Crystalline silicon solar cells are the cornerstone of the photovoltaic industry, but traditional manufacturing is hitting a physical efficiency ceiling. Standard panels suffer from specific design bottlenecks, inactive gaps between the cells, and visible silver busbars that block incoming sunlight. To bypass these limits, engineers developed shingled photovoltaic modules. These designs cut the cell into strips and overlap them like roof tiles. This architecture provides nearly 100% active area coverage, superior shade tolerance, and a uniform, sleek black appearance. However, this change requires manufacturers to abandon proven metal soldering in favor of low-temperature conductive adhesives and complex laser cutting, which increases the cost of the panels. To determine if that premium price is worth the investment, we need to analyze the thermal and electrical engineering that makes shingling possible. The process begins with thermal laser separation. This technique slices a standard solar cell into 5 or 6 smaller strips called shingles. Slicing the cell reduces the electrical current in each strip to 1/5 of the load carried by a full-sized cell. This lower current directly reduces internal resistance and impedance, while also lowering the risk of damaging hotspots. This becomes a major advantage when dealing with shade. Standard panels use end-to-end series wiring, meaning a single shadow can choke the power output for the entire sequence. Shingled panels avoid this by connecting cell groups in parallel. This configuration allows the electrical current to bypass a shaded strip, keeping the rest of the panel operating at peak power. The trade-off is manufacturing complexity. The factory must execute flawless laser cuts to prevent edge defects and shunt losses, while managing more intricate internal wiring. Laser singulation and parallel wiring address the vulnerabilities of shading and hotspots, but they shift the burden of reliability onto the factory's assembly precision. Once the thin strips are cut, they are bonded together using electrically conductive adhesives, or ECAs, instead of copper ribbons. Traditional soldering requires temperatures between 250 and 270 degrees Celsius. That intense heat creates thermal stress and microcracks in the silicon. Conductive adhesives cure at much lower temperatures, typically between 120 and 160 degrees. This lower thermal budget prevents cell warpage. It allows manufacturers to use ultra-thin silicon wafers, down to 100 micrometers, without increasing the risk of breakage. The chemical challenge is balancing flexible polymers with silver-coated particles. The adhesive must remain conductive while withstanding years of daily thermal expansion and contraction. This microscopic view shows the texture of the cured bond. The adhesive provides a structural connection that maintains electrical flow without the rigidity of metal. Eliminating this high-heat soldering solves the thermal stress problem and enables the use of thinner, more durable solar module construction. In this overlapping connection, cells typically overlap by 1 to 2 millimeters. This red oval indicates exactly where the adhesive is applied in that margin. This geometry eliminates inactive spacing, ensuring almost 100% of the panel's surface area captures sunlight. The result is a roughly 2% absolute efficiency gain and significantly higher power density compared to standard ribbon modules. But there is a hidden cost. The bottom section of every overlapped cell is permanently shielded from the sun and cannot generate electricity. Looking at this engineering data, the black diamonds show the cell-to-module power ratio. As the cell overlap increases from 1 to 2 millimeters, the power ratio tracks steadily downward. As that overlap grows, manufacturers are essentially paying for more inactive, shaded silicon. While this overlapping design maximizes available sunlight, it forces a strict balance between layout precision and raw material waste. Now that we've covered the mechanics of laser cutting and adhesives, let's identify who actually benefits from paying the premium for this technology. We can plot the best use cases on a decision matrix based on available space and shading. If you have abundant space and clear skies, you are in the avoid quadrant. For large ground mounts or massive commercial roofs, standard panels offer a faster return on investment. Shingled panels are a perfect match for constrained spaces. Homeowners with small roofs need to squeeze the maximum possible power density out of a limited footprint. They are also ideal for harsh or shaded environments. If your roof faces passing clouds, trees, or chimneys, the parallel circuitry prevents catastrophic power losses. There is also the aesthetic factor. For building facades or highly visible residential roofs, the uniform, busbar-free appearance is unmatched. Shingled solar panels are specialized tools built to handle the specific challenges of residential solar: limited space and unpredictable shade. Shingled modules represent a mechanical and electrical redesign of photovoltaic technology. You can choose your panel technology by looking past the marketing and focusing on the actual space, shade, and budget of your specific roof.